Today we'll be making some strawberries to go in our little baskets. These are some that I've prepared already, and I'm going to show you how to make them. What we shall be using is some red polymer clay, and then I have a coffee stirrer and a pin. I've also got just a lump of oud clay which I'm using to stick my bits in so I don't lose them. We'll start with this small piece which I've broken off, and what I'm going to do, sorry about my nails, they're full of the green. I've been just conditioning it for the green polymer clay. I've just been conditioning it to do the leaves, and we're just going to make a shape just like that. Push it down, okay, so get that nice end on it. Then we're going to take our coffee stirrer and pop it into the base, like so, and then you can just roll it around a little bit to get that nice shape. Pop it back into your piece of clay, and then we're going to take a pin and we're just going to stab it into the clay all over, and you'll find you'll get a nice strawberry shape with all the little bits where the seeds will go into it. So here you can see that I've done the strawberry. I'm just going to turn it very slowly. Make sure that you do the tip, you can see the end of it, and around the inside like that. And then we're going to place it onto our tile. Very carefully take it off and place it onto your tile. And then we're going to bake this in the oven at 110, but instead of the usual 30 minutes we usually bake it for, we're only going to bake them for 10 minutes, because then we're going to come back and put the leaves on. So just before I put my strawberries into the oven, I've got some foil, and what I like to do is roll the foil down and make a little tent. And that stops it from burning. So I've just got a little tent made out of foil. You see that? And that just keeps all these things in there protected, and you don't usually get burnt. So there's my strawberry. I've baked it for 10 minutes in the oven, so it's nice and hard. It still needs another 20 minutes bake. So what I'm going to do now is take my liquid clay and I'm going to pop it into the hole, just a little bit, and then I'm going to just put a tiny bit around the outside of the hole, like so, just like that. Okay, and then I've got my little leaves. All I've done is made tiny balls and then squashed them flat to pop them in. 1, 2, I'm going to have 3, I think. There we go. 3, okay. And I've got a little tool. You don't need this, you can use a pin or a stick of the end of the paintbrush or something like that. You can just push that. I'm just going to push that into the clay, and then I'm going to lay my leaves down. Make sure there's nothing sharp sticking up at all. So I've got that nice shape there. Okay, and I'm going to take my tool and I'm just going to make a little line on there so it looks like it's got some marks on the leaf. Run it up like that. Okay, and the same on that one. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that. Let's just see. Can you see that? So I've just put some little lines onto it there. And that's that. So we're going to pop that back in now to the oven and cook it for another 20 minutes. So I've just taken a lump of that cold porcelain clay we used when we made the bread, and I'm just going to go around. I've stuck my pin into it like so, and then I put the strawberry on the top, and I'm just going to take the varnish, go around and varnish my strawberry Just give it a nice coat of varnish. You might need to do 2, but I doubt it. I think probably with this you'll only need 1 coat. Just go all around your strawberry, like so. Like that, and then you can pick it up and just check and make sure you've gone all around the bottom of that strawberry. Now you don't have to use cold porcelain clay to do this. You could just use Play-Doh, or you could stick the pins into a piece of foam board or cardboard. If you take a small cardboard box, push your pin up through the cardboard box, you can just sort of like, so it goes in like that and goes all the way through. You can then stand your strawberry on the end of there. I don't know if you can see that. Got the pin sticking through there. You can see, I don't know, let's have a look there. Can you see the pin sticking through? You could just stick a strawberry on the end of there, and then you can line a big long line of them up and paint them all off. So I'm just going to do. If you do that, make sure you take the pin out and don't put that down with the pin sticking up so somebody could stick their hand into it. And that's my strawberry done. I'll leave that to dry. So here are our finished strawberries. They've been all varnished and they're all in their little basket. They look quite sweet. I hope you like them. And I've got a nice sort of blueberry colour, and I'm going to place it in the bottom. I use several pieces until I've got a nice flat bottom, and I want it to come up to about here on the thing. So I'm going to press that down all over and add a few more pieces. So my bottom of my clay is just a flat piece on the bottom of the tray. All I've done is I've taken some blue polymer clay and I've made a piece and I placed it in the bottom of my tray. Then I've added lots and lots of little balls, little tiny balls I've made, and I've just pressed them down on top. So I've just broken off a very small piece of clay here, and I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to press down onto my tile. Just roll it around till I've got a nice circle shape. And what you want to make sure is you've got no lines on it. And you can take it to your base and push it in. So here is my base. I'm going to just take my little blueberry and I'm going to pop him in where there's a little space, just like that, like so. And then I'm going to take my pin, sorry, and I'm just going to make a little tiny bit on the top, all the way around in a circle, like that, so it looks like it's the top of the blueberry. And there you go, there's your blueberries. We're going to cook this as one big lump. We're going to bake it at 110 for 30 minutes. So here are my blueberries finished. I've put them in their little basket. Now you could do, if you wanted to, go around and varnish your basket and varnish your blueberries. But when I tried to do that, I found that the blueberries look too shiny. When you have blueberries, they've almost got like they almost look like they've got a coating on the top of them. So I found that they look much better like this. So it's entirely up to you whether you wish to varnish them or not. But I'm going to leave mine like that. And you could also varnish the wood, but I'm going to leave mine plain. So I think that just looks like how you would buy it from a little shop. So these are our blueberries all finished. They're looking really cute. Hope you like them.